welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is AhTravesty playing some Neverwinter Nights 2 with the Baldur's Gate Reloaded mod. Okay, we are back down here in the Firewine Ruins, getting ready to finish off exploring the rest of this place. We've been through most of these tunnels except for this one right here. That's what we're going to do next. And that should be the end of this place. Off camera I did go back and sell a bunch of junk. And I rested up, and I also buffed up with my long duration goodies. So let's go ahead and go to Monteron. Let's go search mode, and yeah, I was about to say there's probably all kinds of traps up this passageway, as we've been running into a lot of them here. Alright, this one's a deadly arrow trap. Oh, we got another one. And we just triggered it. What was the DC on it? 31. Oh, yeah. Looks like we're not going to be able to do those, but we evaded all that. Let's move to the next one. I'm guessing this one's probably going to be the same. Yep, sure enough. What was the DC on that one? Also 31. Alright, we did take a little bit of damage here, but mostly we evaded it. You know what? Let's see. Let's do a little bit of healing on Monteron. That should be good enough. Alright, let's keep going. Yeah, those dart traps aren't bad. It's the other big traps, like the fireballs and lightning bolt ones, that are a little bit more deadly. Oh, let's see. Let's take a look at a map. Alright, yeah, this thing's just going to snake through here all the way up. Let's see if we can find any traps, though. Ooh, something spawned. Yep. And it looks like we got a ton of kobolds up here. Alright, let's come out of search mode. Looks like they're all going to stay back. You know what? Let's have a little bit of fun. Let's see if we can't get a sound burst back there. And get every one of these guys. Maybe we'll get lucky. Get a good amount of them. Alright, let's see. Let's go back to Monteron. These are all pretty badly wounded now. Well, we got a level up. Alright, looks like we got them all. Let's deal with this level up first. Kagan. Yeah, I want to try to keep going him toward Dwarven Defender, but the only thing we're short on is the attack bonus 7. So let's keep going as a fighter. What do I want to do? Let's keep going with Taunt and Tumble. We got 2 more points. I'm not worried about Parry, nor Lore, nor Intimidate. I guess we're going to go crafting. Let's go craft weapon, and we can put that last one in craft armor, I guess. Alright, and we get a bonus feat. I should probably start focusing in his longsword, huh? Steadfast Determined. Oh, this one actually... You know what? Hang on. Let's cancel out of that. What was... Yeah, his will was 2 for will saves. I could potentially get that feat and make it a hell of a lot better, because it's going to use his constitution bonus instead of his wisdom. I wouldn't actually mind that. But let's see. Let's go back here. Yeah, that is actually a really good one for him. Let's do this again. Or should I just give him... I really wouldn't mind a focus too. Is there anything else in here that might be useful? Heavy armor optimization. Let's take a closer look at this. Lessens armor check penalties by 1 and increase the armor bonus by 1. That's not a bad one either. Armor bonus, huh? But, you know what? I'm gonna... Let's go longsword. Yeah, let's get a focus. Okay, and now we get a regular feat. Yeah, now I can probably get power critical. Or weapon specialization. Actually, that might be a pretty good one too. Yeah, you know what? Let's go ahead and do that. Longsword. Yeah, I want to start getting him something going on with his weapons. Alright, in the meantime, let's start grabbing up all the junk again. Yeah, it looks like it's all more of the same stuff we've been picking up down here. Let's grab it up nonetheless. Alright, what do we got? We got more remains here. And here, and finally here. Alright, let's go back to Monteron. Let's go to search mode. And let's keep going. Let's see how many more traps we're going to run into down here. I'm guessing there's going to be quite a bit, because this passageway is quite long. And it's certainly snaking through here. Yeah, long ways. But we're in good shape yet. Ooh, look at that. There's a corpse underground. That must... Yep. I was just going to say, there's probably a trap right there. Ooh, this is supposed to be a lesser missile storm, but these are actually going to end up being either fireballs or walls of fire or something like that. Let's turn the AI off a little bit. I don't trust this. I think we might be too close if a fireball does hit here. Let's back these guys off. I don't want them getting hit. Alright, let's go back to Monteron. Let's see if we can disarm this thing. It's a strong one. We might... Oh, yeah. Wow. Yep. The DC's 26. We could potentially disable it, but the chances are really slim. Alright, let's turn the AI back on. Yeah, we didn't... Yeah, we evaded all of it. Plus, he's got the fire resistance ring too, so let's keep moving. Oh, did we just trigger something again? Oh yeah, we did. I only see the two of them. I wonder, are they all going to stay down there, maybe? Okay. Let's come out of search mode. Oh, okay, there's the other ones. I was going to say, is it just two? Huh. Alright, these ones are pretty spread out. I don't think I'll be able to get a whole lot of them with the sound burst. Let's get in here closer. Might be able to get that group back there, though. Let's do something here and have a little bit of fun. Let's get these guys right here. Alright, got a bunch of them stunned and a bunch of damage. Alright, let's go back to Monteron. Get some sneak attacks in here somewhere. Alright, and that's it for them. Alright, let's start picking up all this junk again. Yeah, we should be able to carry all this stuff without going overweight, hopefully. We're getting almost finished with this area anyways, so let's just grab everything now. We should be able to carry all this stuff. Alright, and one more set of remains here. Alright, Monteron. Let's go search mode again. Alright, slowly but surely we're making our way through here. Yeah, we're getting there. Ooh. Deadly arrow trap. Alright, this is probably gonna hit us again. Yep, sure enough. Yeah, DC was, what was it, 31? Yeah, we don't have a chance to disarm that. But as long as we're evading it, I don't care. What's this one? Another deadly arrow trap. Alright. Oh. DC 31. Why did that say that? Oh, yeah, it's because, yeah. Yeah, we do not have a chance to disarm it. That's alright. Let's keep going. And, ooh, strong lightning bolt. I wonder where that's going to come from. You know what? Let's play it safe again. Let's move everybody off to the side this time.
Yes, dear.
Yes.
Because if that lightning bolt goes straight down this passageway, I don't want to hit in our party. Everybody move off to the side. Let's see. Alright, let's do it. Oh. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Damn, 36 damage. I probably should have put on those boots, huh? Alright, well, either way.
Follow me and
Yeah, don't we have those boots of grounding? Yeah, electrical 25. Huh! You know what I should do? Since I very rarely use these boots of stealth, well, I'll just leave it alone for now.
What is your command?
In the meantime, let's go ahead and get everybody together. And let's do a quick bit of healing on Monteron. Let's use up all these miners for now. Yeah, that was certainly a deadly lightning bolt. Yeah, 36 electrical damage. Yeah, next time I'm definitely going to put them boots on to prevent all that damage. Alright, do we have any more? Nope, we used them all. Let's see. Let's keep... Well, I don't trust that. In case we hit another trap. Let's go ahead and do some spontaneous healing here. And let's do that one more time. Alright, let's go. Alright, almost there. Yeah, long passageway, probably full of traps. Oh yeah, there's a corpse on the ground up there. I'm guessing there's probably a trap right there. Is there a trap? Oh yeah, there is. Oh, another strong lightning bolt. Alright, well, let's do the same thing again. Let's grab those boots off of Garen.
I warrant your attention.
And let's put them on. Alright, let's turn the AI off. Everybody else, let's get off to the side. Alright, Monteron. And let me check something in his behaviors here. Disarm traps is off. Okay. Alright, let's see if we can deal with this. Oh, we got it. 13 XP. Alright. Let's put our boots of stealth back on, and let's move these boots back over here to Garen. For now. Alright, let's turn the AI back on. And Monteron, lead out. Alright, the DC was only 26 on that one. I guess we got kind of lucky too on that roll. Alright, coming up to the corner. got some bad guys down here. Let's see. Yeah, if I remember right, there's a bunch of ogres down here too. You know what? Let's start buffing up. Let's get some haste fired up.
Follow me.
And let's see, can we crank up something? Let's use up some of this stuff that we never use. Let's get some bark skin going on. Let's get out of search mode. Alright, that's energy resistance. And that's resist magic. Alright, let's see, what else can we crank up? Let's get some mass aid going. Actually, let's put that. Okay, it's got to be right on her.
Yes, dear.
And alright, the rest of us just stand by. Everybody stay close.
Son of a cold.
Oh, Garen was just out of it. Alright, Lendarn, yep, he's obviously a caster. Let's go get him. Let's see if we can't do a knockdown on him. I wonder if I shouldn't get some resist magic going on here. You know what? Let's do that. We never use up these potions. Let's use this one up too.
Alright, everyone. Attack.
Alright, let's go ahead and get some Hexblade's Curse. Good, he failed it. And let's move forward. And let's hit him with some Divine Leech. Ugh, Branwen's asleep. Alright, let's go to Lendarn and see if we can get a knockdown. Yep, here comes the ogres. There's an ogre mage here too. Ooh, damn. Took a hell of a lot of cold damage. Alright, what do we got for some spells we can use here? Yeah, Mass Aid would certainly be useful, but for now, let's see if we can't. Let's get some Bane out here. Let's just drop it there. Alright, this ogre here. Let's see, that ogre mage. Actually, you know what? Let's get some more Divine Leech fired up. Alright, can we get a sneak attack? Alright. Let's see here. I want to crank out something. What do we got for some spells? We got Slow, Mass Curse. That might be a good one too. But you know what? Let's use a Fireball down here since they're all piled up right there. Let's drop it there. I should be able to hit all of them. Alright, Kagan's fighting. Alright, what do we got next? Let's see if we can't get a Mass Aid. What about Bless? Yeah, let's crank it up. Actually, if I back up, can I get... Yeah, I can get Safana on there too, I think. Yeah, let's drop it there. And... you know what? Safana, just move forward. Alright, is Lendarn dead? Let's go for that ogre mage. Oh no, he's still alive. Yeah, let's get Lendarn shot up. Right, Kagan taking a bunch of damage here. Let's get... Actually, let's back him off a little bit, and let's get some healing. Alright, we need to get Lendarn dead. Get up in there. Alright, doing some healing. Alright, Montaron, are we able to get a sneak attack in here? Let's get that ogre mage if we can. Okay, it looks like, yeah, we just got Lendarn dead. Alright, 30 XP we got for him. Alright, let's get that ogre mage next. Garen. Let's hit him with some Hexblade's Curse. Oh, he just made it. Alright, everybody is still alive. Alright, let's make sure we're focusing on that ogre mage here. Oh yeah, he's got damage reduction going on. Alright, well, he's the only one left. Let's just try to do as much damage as we can. There we go, got him. Alright. let's go to SOAR. Probably got some things we need to identify here. Yep, sure enough. Potion healing, and we got a bunch of scrolls and some armor. Ghoul touch, fireball, cloud kill, and a robe of electrical resistance. Alright, the darts, I guess we can move them. Ghoul touch, I don't know if we have that. No, I guess we have it now. Fireball we have already. Cloud kill. Yeah, this one, yeah, that's a level 5 spell. We're not going to be able to scribe that one. But, let's see, Kagan's got the other one here. So, yeah, let's keep that one there on him. So, in the meantime, if he wants to cast Cloud Kill, he can use it if he wants. Alright, that robe of electrical resistance. He's already got one on already. So we can sell this one. Alright, let's see what else we have here for some remains. Some gems. And a little bit of gold. And anything else laying here? I don't see anything. Alright, let's see. Before we continue on, we need to do a little bit of healing. Let's get Czar healed up. And let's do some more on Branwen. And let's get Kagan healed up. And let's do that again. Alright, you know what, I'm just going to do that again. Well, let's see. Let's put this last one on Safana. Alright, that's going to use up all her spells. Okay, let's go back to Monteron. Okay, it looks like all these passageways come to a dead end. Yeah, let's come south first, then we'll go north. I'm pretty sure that is where we come up into that that one halfling's house, I believe. Let's go this way first. Let's make sure there's no traps down here. Yeah, let's go search mode just in case. Alright, there's a corpse over here. Anything down here? I don't think there's any more hidden recipes in this area. Alright, there's nothing down here. And this is also a dead end. Alright, doesn't appear to be any traps down here. Alright, let's start heading north. And let's go search mode again. Ooh. There's Mr. Ogre down here. Alright, let's come out of search mode. Fight him, he's almost dead. I'm gonna say I want to try to get into a sneak position, but it's unnecessary. Alright, any goodies? Nope. Alright, there is nothing down here. And you know what, let's go search mode again, just in case. Yeah, this one looks like it's a dead end as well. Yeah, there's nothing down here. Alright. Final stretch. And then we're done. Let's go search mode. Yep, there's a passageway going up. I'm pretty sure this is the one that goes into that halfling's house. Alright, I am not seeing any other traps here. Alright. Can we rest? Be on your guard? No, yeah. Let's go up top. And yep, this is Django's place. Alright. I am going to go back up top, sell all this stuff that we just picked up. I'm going to rest up, and we're going to continue on from there. I'm going to do this all off camera. Be back in a moment. Alright, all done selling our stuff, and we're nicely rested up. And I think we need to talk to Gandalar, too, to let him know we cleared out the ruins so we can close out his quest. Let's talk to him now.
Nasty times are coming.
I have received news that you have cleared out the Firewine Bridge ruins. No longer will kobolds plague our tiny village. I must congratulate you on a job well done. Everyone is grateful for your help. Take this small amount of money as a show of our gratitude. Thank you. Alright, nice. 250 gold. And that quest is in fact cleared out now. Alright. Oh, you know what we need to do? Let's go ahead and adjust our distances again. Our follow distance. Let's go near with Garen. And Montaron can also stay near. Zar can stay medium, as well as Branwyn. And Kagan is going to stay near. And finally, Safana is going to be medium. Alright.
Follow me and try to keep up.
Alright, I think we're going to go clear that Firewine Bridge next. Since we did come out of the ruins into that area already, let's just go finish it off. Ooh, and a Gibberling and a War Dog. Let's finish these guys off. Oh, 3 experience points for each of them. Any remains? Yes, there is. Looks like we got a little bit of leather and 4 gold pieces. Alright, so we are finished in this area. Let's go to the transition and yep, the Firewine next. Alright, Firewine Bridge. Where are we? Okay, we're up on the north side. Alright, the area where we came out from the ruins was right here, I believe. So let's check everything here, and then we can go up this ramp, it looks like, and then go across the bridge and do all this stuff here. And, oh, there's somebody here, Karsa. Oh, this is the area where I want to say there's a powerful ogre here. Oh, let's see, you know what, before we continue on, let's get our long duration stuff going on here. And, let's see, let's get here, and yeah, I think there's a ogre mage or something over here. You know what? Let's play it safe, yeah, because I do remember that ogre mage being pretty damn powerful. Let's get some mass aid fired up. Looks like everybody's in range. Let's get some bless fired up. And what else can we get up? I guess. Yeah, let's put some bull strength up too. And might as well get a shield of faith as well. What else do we have? Let's get a shield up. And some ghostly visage. And that's probably going to be all of our medium duration stuff. Alright, let's go to Kagan. Oh, yep, we got a cutscene. He's driving me mad. Oh, please make it stop. Make him stop his screaming. Shut it up. Get away from us, you crazy wench. What's wrong? What's driving you into this madness? Lady, if you want help, you're going to have to calm down. It's in my head. It won't be quiet. Just keeps on whispering and whispering. Do you see this jar? Do you see it? We see the jar, lady. Now just calm down and tell us what's happening. My companions and I, we explored the Firewine ruins and we found this jar. It drove them all mad. They hacked and they cut and the blood, so much blood. They're all dead now and only I'm left. The voice, it tells me to say the name. If I say the name, it promises great rewards, but I won't. I won't. Give us a jar, lady. We know what to do with it. No, Karsa will not give the jar. The jar is Karsa's and hers alone. Get away, or Karsa will say the name, and we will all die. Give us the jar, Karsa. Give it to us now. You not take the jar from Karsa. It's mine. Mine! Stay away or I say the name! Stay away! We're taking the jar from you whether you like it or not. No! Kark! Almighty Kark! Yeah, this is where the ogre is going to come out. And it's Kark. I am free at last. Mortals, before you die. Now that you have pleased Kark, mightiest of the ogre mage, your death shall feed my power, for now I am weak. Alright. Yeah, I think we need to take this guy down pretty quick. Let's see if we can get a knockdown on him.
All right, everyone.
And let's see, let's go with some Hexblade's Curse. Monteron, let's maneuver on him. Maybe we can get a sneak attack in there. Let's see. Let's see if we can't hit him with some blindness and deafness. And let's see. Let's try some Searing Light, I guess. Alright, and Safana. Yeah, we should probably spread out. I remember he's got some area of effect stuff. Let's move Safana over here, get some distance. Yeah, he's got all kinds of defenses up now, unfortunately. I guess I can try to hit him. Yeah, that stuff didn't do anything to him. Yeah, let's spread out first. Alright, let's see. Monteron, you need to go for him. And let's try some lesser dispels. I think area of effect stuff will still hit him, but I'm not sure. Maybe we should go with some haste. Let's see, can I... If I get everybody closer, maybe... Yeah, let's move in. Let's move Safana in a little bit tighter. And let's see if we can't get some haste going on here. Let's move in. Oh, did we haste or not? Actually, you know what? Let's get out of this crap. Alright, sneak attacks are working, but we're not doing any damage to him. Let's get Kagan out of this crap. Yep. Alright, and we're taking heavy damage. Let's move out of here. Let's get a little bit of healing. And let's see, we should probably do some spontaneous healing too. Yeah, let's do that. Alright, how much damage did we just take there? He's still okay. You know what? I am gonna... Let's do some more healing here on him. I don't want him going down. Let's see. Let's... Damn, taking some serious damage here. Let's hit him with a curse again. And then let's try some leech. Alright, yeah, he failed his will save. Alright, Kagan's still doing okay. Safana's back here. Are we doing anything to this thing? Yeah, it's blocking cold and fire damage. What do we got loaded for now? Alright, just regular arrows. Let's leave it at that. Monteron, you can stay right there. And let's see, Zara. What do we got for some spells that might be useful? Nothing, to be honest. Yeah, he's gonna block all this stuff, unfortunately. Let's just let him do what he's got to do. Let's use Branwen to do some healing. Yeah, let's do some more healing here on Garen, since he's taking a pretty good pounding. Yeah, let's use this up. Alright, looks like Leech didn't do anything. Alright, let's just do as much damage as we can. Okay, he's almost dead. You know what? he used up all his healing potions. Let's see, who's got a lot of potions? There's a lot here. Let's split these. Let's give some of them potions over there to Garen. Alright, and let's see, we need to do some more healing on him too. Yeah, let's do high end here. Oh, we got him. Alright. Alright, good. Yeah, he's pretty powerful. Let's see, let's go to Czar. Let's check all the corpses out. Ooh, we got a ring, set of braces that need to be identified. A greatsword +1 in there too. Let's grab all that. See what's on Karsa. She's got some things that need to be identified as well. Alright, that greatsword +1, let's pass that off. A ring of free action. Let's give that to Monteron, I think. Oh, he's got full slots. I guess we could give it to Kagan.
What now?
Yeah, let's do that. Alright, what else do we have? Some cell material. Braces of Defense 3, nice. Only sorcerers and wizards, so let's give that to Czar. And these other ones, I guess we're just going to sell them. Nobody else is going to be able to use them, unless our use magic device skill is high enough. No, it doesn't look like it's going to be. Alright, and let's see, we have resist elements. Can we scribe that? Yep. And another Knave's robe. +1 armor bonus versus slashing and improved saves versus death. Not extremely useful. Yeah, we can sell that. Alright, yeah, all this other stuff we can sell. Alright. I don't think there was anything else down here. But before we continue on, let's do some more healing. Let's use up these Cure Miners. Get them on Garen. Alright, in the meantime, while they're doing that healing, let's take a quick walk around. Didn't think there was anything else back here. Yeah, we can't get through here, but yeah, we gotta go to this other side to get on that side of the bridge. Look like there's anything else down here. Alright, what do we got left for some spells? We got 2 more Cube Miners. Let's just use them both. Use them up. Alright, hey, it looks like we got to go up here. Alright, there was a guy up here before. Where is he? Milam. I do not remember what was up with this guy. Okay, it looks like he's coming to us. Let's see what he says. Greetings, little ones. You have the look of experienced travelers, and a few of you look to be fine warriors. My name is Milam. I'm the Sword Coast's most skilled swordsman. You may have heard of my name. I'm quite famous after all. Okay. Huh. Let's try this one. If you're such a good swordsman, why are you wandering about the wilderness dressed in what amounts to rags? Let's see what he's going to say. Are you insulting me? You had better not dare insult me, or I'll show you the metal of my blade. Once I've drawn my sword, I'm honor-bound to whet the blade. I have absolutely no idea what was up with this guy. Let's try to stay more evil, though. Well, why don't you draw your sword, then, so that we can see who the better swordsman is? You or our party? Now you've done it. You'll be sorry for doubting my skill. So very sorry. Alright. Alright, let's see if we can knock him down. Let's maneuver for some sneak attacks. And what do we got left for some spells? Yeah, let's go with some Scorching Ray and follow that up with some Lesser Orbs. And let's hit him with some Doom. And shoot him up with some arrows.
Will do.
And finally, let's get some curse on him. Oh, he succeeded, unfortunately. Alright, let's maneuver on him. And let's get some leech in there. Monteron. Oh, he's near death. Okay. I thought he might have been pretty powerful. Okay, let's see what he's got then. Some cell material and some gauntlets that need to be identified. Let's pass them off to Czar. Gauntlets of weapon expertise. Bonus feat combat expertise. Alright, I guess we can give that to Kagan. Yeah, is that the one that gives him better armor class, right? Let me take a look at that. Combat expertise. Yeah, plus 3 bonus to armor class, although a penalty to attack rolls. Yeah, you know what? Maybe I should put that on somebody else.
What now?
Well, these guys, yeah, they have all their gauntlet things. I could probably give that to Safana or something like that, since that's more of a... Yeah, that's more of a defensive thing. Since he has power attack, yeah, I don't really want to use that on him. Let's give that to Safana, since it's going to end up being more of a defensive type of thing. Yeah, that'll work. Alright, how are we doing? Looks like we're still in good shape. We do need to rest up, though. What is our chances of resting here? Alright, there's not many troubles here to rest, but... Let's keep moving for the most part. Let's get Kagan. And let's take a look at a map. Yeah, let's check all around here. Yeah, there's the area transition back into the Firewine Ruins. Yeah, there's nothing else over here. Let's see, how are we on spells? We do have some offensive stuff. Yeah, let's keep going.
Sure.
Anything back here? I don't think there was. Oh, there's somebody right there. Poe. I don't remember this guy either. And he's coming to us.
What do you need?
A hail and hearty hello, mine friends. A fine day, is it not? It was not always so serene in these parts, though, as you can no doubt discern from the ruins about us all. Tragic loss to the area it was some 300 years past. I've tales, though, tales of heroes and villains that have come and gone amidst these stones since that prosperous time. Could I entreat your ears to hear one? It is an epic I have been working on for some time, based on the rumors I hear and strange things I see in my dreams at night. Would you care for a story this eve? Alright, I have time to hear your tale. Wonderful. Stand relaxed and I shall relate it to you. It is a poetic treatise I should like to call The Nights of Days Hence. I know the title needs work, but the soul of the piece is right and true. I've a tale to tell of nights so bold in dungeon hell, and slumber broke upon the shore of Nightmare's Reef when dawn no more. A story true of courage, lack, and footing lost on virtue's track, and trailing far but near to fear, a vengeance scream through night to ear. The swordsmen came by 2 and 4 to take their fight to evil's core, with confidence in the might, and right went bravely forward, spreading light. But light alone can't clear the path when suffers all a hellish wrath from deep below whence fires came. Still none above dare speak the name. Together fought, together fell, till good had won. Those stories tell the cursed tale of treachery when evil stole the victory. Heroes bold betrayed behind from friend made foe, with gold in mind to take and plunder riches won. 'Twas evil new, though old undone. In glory slept the hero knights, but knife to throat did snuff the lights behind their eyes, a simple deed. was honor indeed, as killed by greed. Strong enough to break a vow, alone with gold, he struggled now to leave his dungeon deed and hide. Alone he fell, alone he died. Widows weep and orphans cry, and bards oft sing as maidens sigh, for want of heroes lost below, that haunt and sleep with ghostly glow. On guard the guard eternal stand, though neither see nor sense the land before their eyes. Beyond their age they wait with unbelieved rage. When one for all turns all for one, the injured souls take solace, none in death's release, so stand they will, till honor's need someone's doss fill. Together enter, together fall. 'Tis as the vow agreed by all, and all must stand and wait in time for one that ran to face the crime. I have not keen, but have been told of nights of days gone past, so bold to warrant heartfelt prayers from thee, that rogues' return might set them free. An interesting piece, young bard. Is there any truth to it? Ah, but there is some truth in everything, is there not? I cannot attest to the validity of the tale itself, as I have only called from hearsay. I only know for certain that it makes for good patronage when I pass my hat. Strikes a chord with many, it does. Yeah, I'm not giving him anything. A piece of tripe that likes of which I shall be grateful never to hear again. Well, I shall take your criticism in the best possible way, and work until the story be passable. Until then, I should like for you and I to part company. Fare thee well. Alright, Poe's tale. Yeah, that was about those knights in the Firewine ruins down there. Alright, let's keep going. Get out of my way, Poe. Alright, let's see what's over here on this side. Oh, Benton. Okay, this guy's coming to talk to us too. Oh there. I am Benton, most devout follower of the great broken Ilmater. I wonder if any of you follow the path of the crying god. No, none of us worship Ilmater. So no one of you venerate Ilmater. Well then, we must rectify this at once. Listen closely while I tell you the wonders that will come once you have converted to Ilmater's faith. Now, as you've probably heard, Ilmater is the god of suffering. Most people immediately perceive this as a suffering one must endure themselves, but trust me, the stories you have heard are most likely wild and unrealistic. Suffering in the service of Ilmater does eventually come, but lo, it is the most joyful of sensations and opens your eyes to wisdom. Once you have suffered in the service of Ilmater, you will have your eyes opened to the evils of the world. Evils such as avarice, greed, lust, perversity, and most especially magic. By magic, I mean not the holy power granted by Ilmater, but rather the wicked powers wielded by sorcerers. Excuse us, but some of us are sorcerers. Some of you are sorcerers. By all that is good and holy, you must stop your evil ways. Magic only leads to pain and misery. It is a wicked art, I tell you, a wicked art. Though I find it painful to stand in the presence of such vile necromancers, I will continue my sermon. All you have to do to become a faithful of Ilmater is to cast off your worldly possessions. You will wander the world and suffer in the place of others. You will spread the word as I have spread it to you. Well, what think you? Will you cast off your possessions and become the faithful Ilmater? Sorry, old man, but we have better things to do. You are foolish in your decision. Your mind's obviously clouded by the numerous vices all of you must engage in. I pity the whole lot of you. Goodbye. Later. Yeah. Later, buddy. Alright, so let's see. We need to go this way. Yeah, I want to go down here and see if there's any encounters, possibly. Maybe some skeletons or some such. Oh, something spawned. Oh, a lone kobold. Fool. He had no chance. Let's see what he's got for remains. Yeah, a bunch of cell material. Alright. Transition to the west. We already seen all these places over here. Let's go down here, though. Oh, another kobold. Huh. Only one of them. That's kind of unusual. Let's see if he's got any remains. More cell material. Let's see, how are we on ammo? Yeah, we should probably go back and sell this, or buy some more ammo. We got a bunch of bullets yet on Branwyn. And let's see, let's reload these arrows. We still got a bunch of arrows of fire too, but Branwyn is firing her arrows up pretty quick. Let's go back to Kagan. Let's just take a walk around through here to make sure there's nothing else down here. Yeah, we are... Oh, something spawned. Another kobold. I need to check the scripts, and I'm wondering if that should be more or what. It seems unusual that it's just one kobold. Actually, we need to grab those remains back here. And let's see, back to Kagan. Oh, did something else spawn? Okay. Looked like they just shot at something. Okay. Unless there was something there and I just missed it. Let's see, what did it say? Oh, something's spawning. Oh, something spawned up top, it looks like. Alright. Is there something actually up there? Let's take a quick look. Oh yeah, another kobold. To the hells with you. Let's grab his stuff. Alright, let's go down this way. Let's check that canyon over there. Yeah, we're running up on time too. Once we get through here, I think I'm gonna go back to Baragos. I'm gonna sell all this stuff. See if we maybe buy some more magical ammunition. And then we'll go on from there. Alright, looks like this canyon is clear of any encounters. Yep. Alright. Let's go to transition.
You must gather your party before venturing
we're close
forth.
enough. Alright, yeah, I am going to go back to Baragos, sell all whatever I have, and rest up, and then we're going to continue on. I think we're going to go up here next. Probably hit Mutiman's Garden. That's what it was, right? Yeah, the garden, and then we're going to hit these areas here. And then hopefully we can continue on with the main quest from there. Alright, I'm going to do all this stuff off camera. We'll see you all in the next episode.